Welcome to the Edge of NFT podcast with your hosts, Jeff Kelly, Ethan Janney, and Josh Krieger. We aim to bring you not only the top 1% of what's going on with NFTs today, but what will stand the test of time. We explore the nuts and bolts and the business side, but also the human element of how NFTs are changing the way we interact with the things that we love. This podcast is for the futurists and dreamers, the disruptors and creators, the fans and connectors, and the makers and doers that are pumped about this ecosystem and driving where it goes next.
We got a special guest for our first top topic.
All right.
And Michael, you've been listening, I know. So you have your top 5 MCs ready?
No. This is put me on the spot.
No, we're good. We'll let you off the hook, brother.
Just kidding.
All right. Well, let's line up the hot topic here and get into it. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. That was a lot of fun, guys.
Thanks for playing. Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about DecentralCon. It's about to take the NFT and DeFi world by storm. It's where the world will converge to celebrate art, fashion, and the creatives together with the future of finance. And we got here Michael Hoyoun, who's a huge member of that team, pretty much working 24 hours a day. We see him.
Yeah, we know that because we were WhatsApping with this guy 24 hours a day.
Talk about hustle.
These guys they just put together a killer event, NFT Con, that we had the honor to be part of, moderate some of the sessions, and we saw what work dogs these guys are. Michael, how many hours of content you put together? How many people came to that event?
For the hours of content, so we had basically, I believe it's around like 72 plus hours of content. In terms of like viewer rates, I think we had almost 100,000 views, just based off of those live stream views alone. And we're going to be continuing to kind of push more into it. We're going to be clipping up each one of them, and it was virtual, so there was a lot of content to kind of go around.
Yeah, we'll be featuring some of that content too on the podcast too, so people look out for that collab.
So yeah, man, we're so excited about DecentralCon. We know how much work you guys have been putting into it. Give our listeners the basics on what they can expect and why this is the can't miss event of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so our event's going to be happening on November 30th and December 1st. We're actually about to launch more kind of like we already launched our first wave of speakers. I think we have 80 plus confirmed speakers on the website right now. Our goal is to hit around 300 to 400. We are going to be having 4 stages. So the first stage is going to be all dedicated to NFTs. Second stage is DeFi stage, all dedicated to DeFi. Third stage is like a demo stage, more for gearing towards like kind of like newer companies. But we actually are in the midst of we haven't announced this yet, but I guess we can announce it for you guys. The 4th stage, which is going to be a metaverse stage, which is going to be a 50-foot dome that's going to have a 360 projection on the inside of the event. And that's going to be outside in our parking lot because it can't fit inside the convention center. Like that's how massive it's going to be.
Awesome.
Very cool.
That's cool. So I think we're gonna have a special code that goes out for our listeners. You're kind enough to give them, I think, $100 off. Thanks so much, man, for doing that. Anything else that folks should know in terms of how to prepare? Obviously, get their MetaMask wallets ready, right?
Yeah, with kind of like definitely get your MetaMask wallet ready. We are going to be having an NFT gallery. Also a few different types of auctions there as well. We're also going to be curating a whole expo floor. So we'll have some people that have merch that accept crypto. And with our event as well, like our event is dedicated to NFTs and DeFi. It's because we noticed that there's not a lot of events that are curating specifically to those marks. And especially for us too, we're very blockchain agnostic. So we do have a lot of layer ones that are going to be attending. I believe right now the current count is 14 plus layer ones and layer twos that are going to be present at the event. So even if it's not MetaMask, maybe it's going to be your Terra Station wallet or even, your Kepler wallet for Cosmos and everything. So with that, with a lot of the different types of companies that we have going on.
Are there any speakers that we want to talk about at this stage?
Yeah, so we do have a lot of them from DeFi Summit and NFT Con. The purpose of that is to kind of also bring them into, the physical setting. In terms of like speakers, there are a few large speakers that we can't announce yet that are going to be attending.
Okay.
But the ones that are currently on the website, so if you go to decentralcon.com, so it's D and then central, so we dropped the E. You can kind of currently see some of the lists of the speakers. Like we have Avery from VaynerMedia coming back. We also have a few other ones, like, for example, like some of the hedge funds are going to be there, VC funds. So we kind of make it to where it's very diverse in terms of like what type of speakers they are. We also have a Sushi Swap that's going to be speaking there as well. Some from, Tor from Secret Network as well. And a whole bunch of other companies that are going to be potentially announcing some news, hashtag alpha, at the event.
Well, that's cool. I mean, so I guess we can also include Jeff Kelly, Ethan Janney, Josh Krieger in that list. And, we'll have a big announcement to make as well.
The headliners? We're the headliners?
So maybe one day, but we are excited to do some podcasting there and about all the after parties you have going on, and just love working with you guys, man, and love what you guys are doing for the space. So thanks for popping by. I know you've got back-to-back meetings every day, 24/7. So thanks for spending a little time with us and giving our listeners the scoop on what to expect.
Thanks, Josh. And also for the code as well. We'll give, I believe it's it's Edge of NFT 100. So if you guys go on to kind of like our Eventbrite or, some of our ticketing software, you're able to put in Edge of NFT 100 and receive $100 off general admission and VIP tickets, so that you guys are able to start purchasing tickets for the event.
So there you go, Fred, Nero. Book your flights. Figure out how to get through customs. Come on,
let us out of this country, man.
Well,
That's very generous, Michael.
Prison colony.
Yeah. No, but we'd love to be there. Sure. Hopefully we can.
Definitely.
We do appreciate it, Michael, man. Thanks again for sharing that with us. Super excited about it. And we'll see you here real soon.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Take care, brother.
Michael. Thanks.
Yeah.